process that can be to draw any objects. Okay, so I'm gonna have this gentleman sit over here. Can everyone coming to this side? Can you make your face a little bit more straight? Okay, I'm gonna use the vine shackle. So I'm looking at him. The first thing I'm going to do is thinking about how much you want to draw, because you can draw all the way, include the arm, including shoes, lots of choices for you. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to thinking about that. I'm not sure, so I'm going to start playing with the ideas. Maybe the face over here and the shoulder over here, like that. Oh, and maybe the face a little bit bigger. I'm not sure yet. So I have to make up the mind, even though I only have 10 minutes, but you have to spend the time on finding what you want to draw, and because that's very important. I'm going to move it a little bit to the left, a little bit. If you don't change it now, were you going to change it later? Most likely not, right? So the first step is very important. You have to make sure that it is in the right place and the right size. You include the things that you want to include in your drawing. If you are sure that this is what you want to do, and the next thing, what you're going to do in that step. Measure. And measure. Now I already know, okay, say this is the bottom of the chin, this is the top of the head. I'm not going to change it now, but can be a little bit wider, can a little bit skinnier, and depends on the proportion. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the height from the top of the head to the bottom of the chin. Now I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to take a look. And that is about a little bit more than 2/3 the width compared to the height. Let's do the 3 first. Divide it into 3, right? A little bit more. Just give a little more. It's about this much. Now I'm going to take this and rotate it. And that's the width that includes both ears. Now I'm going to have a little center to my composition. Okay. Now this is good. Now in the ears on the right side, it's about probably take this much. On the left side, it's about take this much. So the whole face without ears is about like this, roughly. And on the top over here, it's open up a little bit, and with this kind of curve, and open up a little bit. So now come down to the proportion. We're not learning the drawing the portrait yet, but I want to tell you the human face proportion. Now I'm going to find out where is the hairline, because his face tilted a little bit low. So I'm going to see that the hairline, I'm going to measure the hairline is between the top of the hair to where the hair started, right? So I'm going to do a little measurement.
Don't worry, you don't have to do it out here.
Hold on. It actually exactly a quarter. Do you know what is it? A quarter, I'm going to divide it into here, because his face tilted a little bit lower. So I can divide that right quarters. No, this one a little bit higher. Now you can see the proportion actually become very important. And that is important in any object that you're going to draw. Now the hairline starting over here on the top, it looks like this. That's the top. It's already gone. And also from the hairline to the chin, you can divide into 3 proportions. And that's perfect. Another 3 right at the bottom. So the eyebrows is right over here. Okay? And the nose, okay? Are you going to keep that smile? Okay.
Sure.
And the eyebrows right here, and the mouth is about in this location. We already know the eyebrows here on both sides. And the eye, actually, if you divide from the top to the bottom, the center and the vertical center of it It is actually the eye line. And what about where is it on the horizontal? It actually, from what I see, you can divide it into almost the ear, close to the ear, but about here to on this side. It's not always has a standard width because everybody's structure of the face is a little bit different. So you can divide into actually five eyes. The middle between the two eyes usually have the same width as the one eye's space. So let's see. Now I'm going to see that his eye is sitting here. I know some people like to draw the eye from inside out, but you have to know exactly where the location of the eye before you can draw the details of the eye. And now it's over here. Now you can see the whole shape of the eye like this, and the iris is right inside over here. You can remove that line. Compare the width of the nose to the corner of the eyes. You can compare, oh, it's a little bit wider than one eye space. Now you can see, locate that from the top, drawing it down. You can find that this is all simple proportion measurement, right? Now when you're looking at the mouth is almost like the same width as the nose, just a little bit wider. And judge on that, this is the location. There's the upper lip, the lower lip, and right here. And this is the chin. Where are the ears? Because his face tilted down a little bit, the ears, if his face is a little bit lift up a little more, the ears is pretty close to the eyebrows. The eyebrows line, the top. Okay, the bottom, where is it? Is close to the bottom of the nose. So that is the general guideline for the ears. So this is good. On this side is the same, and a little bit over here, and coming down close to the bottom of the nose. I like that. Okay, now we got the general proportion. Now it's already there. Now the next thing is become simple. It's very much the simple thing that you draw from on the apple, draw a bellow, draw something. You have to go through this step to find out the proportion relationship. Now the next thing I'm going to do, just watch me. Okay, I'm going to start putting some shapes. That's the neck over here. And coming down here. And the shoulder line is about start over here. And on this side, yeah, the shoulder starting in this location. Like that, that's good. Now the shadows are on the light side. On the neck, you can see that the light side and the shadow side is separated because the lighting. And coming to the lip, the mouth here, I can see that the light side is lighter. You see the shadow coming over here. His chin has a little bit of a ball shape over here. You can see that. You can find it. Simple shape. We're going to talk about shape later. And the nose, this is a little bit rounded, and there's the nostril right here. You can see that the nostril is right here. And on this side of the nose, a little bit darker because of the shadow side. And now come up to the eye. Now I'm going to fine tune the eye a little bit. Okay, it's almost there. Give me a couple minutes, it will be there. Okay, the eyes. And the eyebrows, you can see that the shape, the eyebrows over here, this is a little bit darker. And coming to this side, and so on. This is the eyebrows. Now, we did not pay attention to the shape of the eyebrows. Now we do a simple thing. And look at the eye and coming like this, the corner. Okay, and under at the lower eyelid, a little bit darker over here. So now we have the time to spend to look at the details. We did not spend the time on the details because we're busy on something else, on a bigger shape. Now we're coming to the top over here, the forehead also rounded, right? Now we can see that. You see the shadow side over here? Now we do a little bit for the ears. The ear in the shadow side, you don't see much details, but you don't have to draw too much. You see that? Pretty easy. You got the ear. Got the face over here. Now face a little close in a little bit, like that. On this side of the face also a little bit darker because the shadow side. Do you see someone on the face, on the page already?
Yeah.
It looked like him?
Yeah.
Right. And easy, right? And on this side, I'm gonna do a little bit of like a little bit details, and this, the shoulder come up a little bit.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Now you believe me? If you follow the steps, one step at a time, you can do the same thing as you do any of those objects.